welcome to the mat. I am Julia, I'm a certified yoga teacher and I'm very excited to share this practice with you on the True Life Path YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a practice that is going to soothe our nervous system, release our anxiety. We're going to get rid of body tension and hopefully mental tension as well. And you can do this practice any time of the day, anytime you want. And throughout this practice, I'm going to lead you through certain asanas, yoga poses, but I really want you to do what your body feels comfortable in doing today at this moment. So make it your own practice, really. And I hope you enjoy. We're going to start our practice laying on our backs. If you have a pillow next to you, which I would suggest, or maybe a blanket, you can place it underneath your knees, especially if you have some back issues. This should allow you to stay in this position for longer and still feeling comfortable. So let's really get comfy onto the mat. Have your feet flopping on each side. Let your legs sink towards the mat. Your arms can be facing up or down, even though I would suggest that you have them facing down today, as it would promote more grounding. Open the shoulders so that they're far away from the ears. And let's start tuning in with our breath. I don't want you to change anything about your breath, just notice how it is. It would help if you focus on the part of the body that where you can feel the breath the most. It could be your belly, your chest, your nostrils. Perhaps checking with your body as well. See if there's any areas of tension that you might want to soften a bit, or maybe not. Maybe just notice them. I want to start this practice with a few mantras that I want you to be reminded of throughout all the asanas that we're going to be doing. If you want, you can place one hand on your belly and one on your forehead. This action makes our bodies feel safe and grounded. And repeat after me if you're comfortable with it, out loud or just in your head. I am safe. I am healthy. I am protected. I am strong. I am grounded. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. I am in control. Keep tuning in with your breath. Maybe see if any emotions arise, and just accept them. And if any emotions or body sensations are ever too strong, feel free to back off from the practice at any moment with no judgment. Tuning with your breath more, I am going to ring my Tibetan bowl, which shares vibrations that allow your body to relax, and see if you can sink in more towards the mat. Let's take one big inhale and one big exhale. Let everything go. Let's start to make our way into a seated position. Once you get there, if you have a pillow, I would suggest that you put it underneath your sit bone. This allows you to elevate yourself more, open the chest, and just breathe better and be more comfortable and get like a better posture. Let's take our arms up and overhead. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, hands to chest. Notice how you feel after standing up. From here, we're going to move our spine a little bit so that we start to energize the body and start to move some energies around. So let's place our hands on either side of each hip bone, and we're going to inhale with your right arm up and overhead. Exhale, we go towards the left. Inhale, we go back towards the midline. Exhale, we go towards the right. Exhale, go back to center, switch arm, and go to the other side. And let's keep this movement going at your own pace. Just remember to keep both hip bone on the ground, and try to activate the arm that's on the floor to push and open the chest even more. You have the option to look up as well if you want a bigger stretch. And remember to move with your breath. So allow your inhale to lift you up and your exhale to bring you closer to the floor. You might feel a stretch on the side of the body. We're starting to energize, mobilize, and just waking up. After you do your last one, we're going to make back into center, and we're going to straighten our legs right in front of us. We're going to cross the left leg over on the right, and we're going to place the right arm over the left knee. Inhale, trying to lift the crown of the head more towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, we're going to push and rotate the torso so that we look back. We're doing this like twisting here, energizing the spine. Inhale, see if you can reach the crown of the head even more towards the ceiling. Exhale, come back to center, looking forward. We're going to switch sides, so let's place the left leg down, and we're going to cross the right leg over the left this time. Place the left arm on top of the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we're going to round and look right behind you. Remember to breathe and see if with every exhale you can go just a little bit further. Nice. Inhale, see if you can elongate the spine. Exhale, we go back to center. Great. Move the spine, move your arms, just listen to your body, see if there's anything that needs to be stretched. From here, we're going to interlace our hands right behind our neck. I'm going to turn around so that you can see. And I want you to give yourself a little massage with your thumbs, so just make circles. There's a really nice pressure points behind our necks that helps us to release anxiety. And focus on the way your thumb rolls behind your neck. Remember to breathe here. And do the other side, so circle your thumbs the other side. And you can release down. We're going to come into a tabletop position, so you can take the pillow out of the way for now. And we're going to place both hands on the ground. So hands are right underneath your shoulders and knees are right underneath your hip bones. And we're going to inhale, open the chest, bring the navel down and look up. Exhale, round the spine and look at your legs. Inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round, look at your legs. And keep this movement going on your own pace. We're energizing here. There's a lot of energies that go around the spine, and moving the back really helps to unlock those energetic fields. And see how your body feels. Maybe you want to start doing some circles, one direction and then the other. Maybe you just want to move side to side, or maybe you just want to stay still today or move back and forth. Just move. Listen to your body. Your body knows exactly what it needs. From here, we're going to slowly make our way towards the front of the mat, standing. We're gonna go into mountain pose. So have your feet hip-width distance apart. Spread your toes towards the mat, really ground and feel the connection with the earth. Have a bend of the knees. Tuck the pelvis so that our spine is elongated. Let's flex the glutes so that we protect the spine. And we're going to roll the shoulders up, back and down to open the heart. Palms are facing forward. Just notice here. Let's have a beginner mind, so be really curious about how your body's feeling. We might be losing touch of ourselves during healing times, and that's fine. There are moments like this one where we can come back to tuning in and paying attention. From here, we're going to inhale, reach our arms up and overhead into extended mountains. Your palms touch on top. Take 3 breaths. You have the option to look at your hands here. Remember to keep that position. Big inhale again. Exhale, we're going to bring the crown of the head and the hands towards the mat into a forward fold. You can bend the knees here. We're going to grab opposite arm with opposite elbow and swing side to side. This is really good to release any tension. Maybe move your neck as well. And imagine there's water flowing through your spine. So really look at your shins and elongate that spine. When you're ready, you can keep swinging, or you can place your hands on the floor or on your shins if the floor is too far away. And just stay here and ground. Remember to breathe here. We're feeling this stretch behind our arm strings, our spine. And see that if with every exhalation you can get closer to the floor. Maybe we can bend the knees a little bit more, and we can hug our knees and give ourselves a big squeeze. Give ourselves some love. From here, we're going to plant each hand on either side of each foot, really ground here, and we're going to step both feet at the end of the mat. We're going to bring the hips up and back into a downward dog. This is the first one that we do today, so paddle the feet, feel the connection with the ground. I want you to think that you have a tail and someone is pulling it up, and think of the action of bringing the heels closer to the ground and your chest closer to the knees. Paddle here, we're feeling strong. Tell yourself, I am strong, I am supported. From here, we're going to inhale, bring the knees down towards the earth. Let the toes touch, bring the glutes toward the heels. Let's spread the knees wide, walk your hands forward, and your forehead and your chest go towards the mat into a child pose. Here, see how your body feels. So the wider the knees are, the more you're going to feel the stretch on your hips. So the closer the knees are, the easier the stretch gets. If the floor is too far away, you also have the option to place the pillow underneath your forehead and just rest here. This is a great position to feel the breath between your legs, and maybe also move the forehead side to side to give yourself a little massage, because we hold a lot of tension in this area as well, and see how that feels. And with every exhalation, just see if you can sink more towards the ground and let everything go. From here, let's walk our hands back. Let's put the knees together. We're going to inhale, reach our arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, we're going to interlace them behind our backs so that the palms touch. And I want you to think of pulling the hands more towards the ground, and notice how your chest opens, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. And stay here. You have the option to look up here, and we're opening the chest. We are proud, gaining confidence, opening the heart, accepting love. Very slowly, let's separate our hands, and we're going to stand up again, one last time, very slowly. Shake your legs, move your body as it wants to be moved. Let's spread the feet wide as you can have them. Your toes are pointing forward. Let's place both hands on each hip bone. Big inhale and big exhale out. Let it go. Let's now spread the hands wide, parallel to the floor. And I want you to really spread those fingers and imagine someone is pulling you from this on the side. So really take space. Just avoid fear. Just be proud, be confident that you can take space. Let's inhale. And as you exhale, we're gonna bring the crown of the head to the floor once again. And let's stay here. Option to move the neck side to side. Maybe rock back and forth. All these asanas that bring the crown of the head towards the ground are great for grounding, soothing the nervous system, releasing any stress or anxiety. So let's stay here. If the stretch is too much, you always have the option to bend your knees. From here, we're going to heel-toe the feet closer together, and we're going to start to bend the knees and drop the glutes towards the floor into a Malasana. If this is too challenging for you, you can put a pillow or anything to support your glutes just in the back. And we're here, we can put the hands in prayer position, elongate the spine, open the hips. We store a lot of tension and emotions in our hips, so it's good to mobilize them and see how you feel. See if any emotions rise. Remember to breathe. From here, we're going to bring the glutes up towards the ceiling into another forward fold. Bend the knees, roll the spine all the way up, vertebra per vertebra. As you do so, reach your arms up and overhead, big inhale, palms touch on top, exhale, hands to chest. and notice. Maybe your heart is beating a little bit faster. Maybe you feel a little bit more warm, and just notice how your body is working perfectly here, tuning everything. Repeat to yourself, I am alive and I am healthy. And I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. Great. From here, very slowly, let's make our way into a seated position. As before, have the sit bones high on the pillow. And we're going to do a breathing technique that I like doing before I go to sleep or anytime when I feel a little bit stressed. I call it the 4-2-4, meaning that we're going to inhale to 4, pause for 2, exhale for 4, pause for 2, and we repeat. Inhale for 4, pause for 2, exhale for 4, pause for 2. You can place your hands on your belly, as you know, it helps to tune in more to your breath. Let's close the eyes or lower the gaze, whatever feels comfortable for you. And if this breathing technique doesn't suit you, just tune into your normal breath. There's no pressure to be doing this. So let's take one inhale and exhale to start. And inhale, 3, 2, 1, pause, 2, exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause, 1, inhale, 3, 2, 1, pause, 1, exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause, 1, inhale, 3, 2, 1, pause, 1, exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause, 1, inhale, 3, 2, 1, pause, 1, exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause, 1, inhale, pause, exhale, pause, inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Let's come back to our natural breath. You can keep going with that breathing technique as long as you want, of course. If you're ready, we're going to do this exercise, and it's really good to engage the parasympathetic nervous system. I was told it by a therapist, and it really helps to just soothe and release my anxiety. So we're going to place our fingers like a bird. So interlace the thumbs with each other and create this shape. So it's like a bird. We're gonna place our hands on our chest, and we're going to tap one hand and then the other. One hand and the other. One hand and the other. Very slowly. Of course, if you're not comfortable with this, just tune into your breath. Remember, it's your own practice. If you're doing this exercise, focus on how your hands tap the chest. You can also open your eyes and just look at your hands and your chest. Maybe listen to the sound that it makes. We're gonna do it for 5 more breath. And when you're fine, let's release. Let's close our eyes. I'm going to ring the Tibetan bowl once again to close our practice. Feel free to tune into your breath. Maybe come back to the mantras that we mentioned at the beginning of practice, or just listen to the healing sound. Let's start to wiggle our toes and our hands. Blink your eyes open. See if your body needs to be moved once again. And let's inhale, reach our arms up and overhead. Hands come to chest in a prayer position. Exhale. And let's repeat to ourselves. I am healthy. I am safe. I am loved. I am grounded. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. Namaste.